Hi guys and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got two replays in the Tier 8 Premium Czech medium tank, the Ragnarok T-34-100. Now this is one of the Crimson Steel trio and it has special bonuses, so it actually has a 75% silver bonus earn, which means that it's actually one of the best credit makers in World War II. It makes an absolute ton of credits, which is really nice. It's just the same as the Hydra and the Minotaur KV5 that are in the Crimson Steel bundle. They all make 75% credits extra compared to most other premium tanks, which are like, 50 to 60% extra. Unless it's something like the Bog Horror, which I think was at 67 is the highest, or the one that's second highest compared to these tanks, something like that anyway. And yeah, the Ragnarok's always been a favourite of mine, always. Like, you'll see videos on the channel from earlier in the days of the channel where I've had some pretty damn good games in it. Like, I had a pools medal in it at one stage, and I think Swindle showed it on his channel at that point. It was a really good game. I'd recommend you check it out, although it was pre 6.0, so the game looks a hell of a lot different back then. And yeah, it's always been one of my favourites because it's got a great little autoloader, it's pretty manoeuvrable, its camo's okay, just it puts out the rounds so damn quickly. I mean, these days there's been a lot more tanks that have come out that do a similar job, but just as well, if you know what I mean. When this tank came out back in the day, it was absolutely crazy. It was like, this tank is mental. Like I said, these days there's, a lot more tanks that have come out that do similar stuff and are just as good. But it is a damn good silver maker, and I have a lot of fun with it. It's got 205 pen on its AP with 240 on the APCR, so that can hold you back a little bit because, well, 205 pen is okay at Tier 8 and for facing a lot of Tier 8s. When you get to Tier 9 and 10, that struggles quite a lot, and 240 on the APCR still does struggle as well against a lot of tanks, but you can pen them a lot with that, but it's just when you get to those Tier 9 and 10 games, you will probably end up relying on those rounds quite a lot. So, in terms of a crew on the T-34-100 or the Ragnarok, I run Born Leader, Rapid Reload, Sixth Sense, Track Mechanics, Situational Awareness, Steady Aim, Snapshot, Run and Gun, and Camouflage Expertise. Camouflage Expertise because I do want to make the camo just that little bit better, but all the gun perks, because while it does have 0.38, I think it is, base accuracy, now running vert stabs and let you make that really good, but it still can let you down. So what I want to do is just basically help it out as much as possible by having all the gun perks. And then having a little bit of camo on the side just to help it stay on spotted a little bit more if it has to. In terms of equipment, I run optics, vert stabs, and the camo net, like I say, to help the camo out just that little bit more, just to make the camo really good. And then vert stabs to make it 20% more accurate, because you want to make this gun 20% more accurate. Like I say, it is a little bit derpy at base. And optics to make my view range better. Now, it is December, so what I'm going to try and do is what I have done in the past, and try and publish a video every single day. It's going to be a task because it is a busy month. We'll see if we can obtain it. So what we're going to do with it is basically have, well, for the next couple of weeks anyway, because I've got a lot of the Cold War videos done, I'm going to do it where it's like, today is a World War II video, tomorrow Cold War, World War II, Cold War, World War II, Cold War, etc, etc. Because I've got quite a few Cold War videos that I've never made that I've decided that I should just put out and get out there. So that's what we've done. And like I say, most of those are already published and ready to go. So they'll just be up and going. It'll be these World War II videos that we'll see if we can keep making every single day. I've made a couple already, so hopefully for the next week it's covered, and then when we manage to get time to make more, hopefully we'll get more. And hopefully we can make the whole of December, well, it's the 3rd today when this video gets released, but hopefully we can make the rest of December every single day, because like the last week, if you've noticed, there hasn't been a video since Saturday or Sunday, something like that. It's because I've had, and you would have heard it as well in the tank reviews for the new tanks from Tuesday, or last Tuesday, I've been ill, and it was at the point of trying to make a video and just going into coughing fits, which was a pain in the ass, and so I never made a video. So yeah, hopefully we can make the whole of December and have all the videos going, and we can have a great time. And yeah, to start off, it's one of my old favourite tanks, and that is the Ragnarok T-34-100, which actually I think with this video going up is still on sale in the Crimson Steel bundles, because there's these and then the Cold Steel bundle as well, which is the 75% bonus crew training tanks, like the Demolisher T28 prototype, the Earthshaker STRV-102, and the Eradicator Carnarvon, which are again are all very solid tanks. Like the T-28 Proto, the Eradicator, or the Earth Shaker. The Earth Shaker is the STLV-102. The Eradicator is the Carnarvon, and the Demolisher, which is the T-28 Proto. Forgot which way around they all went there. That used to be a tank that I disliked, but actually it's pretty good now. They've buffed it. Don't underestimate it. The buffs it got was pretty nice. So as a bundle, both of these bundles, the Crimson Steel ones, I think they're actually a pretty good deal as well. Both the bundles for both sets of tanks are really good. They're all 6 of them are pretty damn good tanks, and obviously they have that niche of the Cold Steel being really ridiculously good crew trainers, best crew trainers in the game, and then these which make really good credits, which is a little bit obsolete with World War II and then, you know, Cold War silver earnings, but, you know, you could just get Cold War premiums that far more. The first replay you've seen finished with the Ace Tanker in the Ragnarok, 1985 base XP, 4.8k damage, and yeah, a couple of kills. Decent game in the Ragnarok. Again, really nice game at tier 9, really solid tank, and we're on to the second replay of the video. This time, we're bottom tier. We're against tier 10s, and we're on Overlord. Overlord is always the same. When this game starts on Overlord, it's like, please team, please don't go to the beach. If you don't start Overlord like that, yeah, you've not experienced the beach push, which most people will have experienced that beach push. Oh, it's just like, please team, don't do it. And thankfully, my team aren't doing it, or don't seem to be doing it anyway too much. And we've started this game by going to this position here at E5, and we managed to get 2 out of 3 shots on the move into that Armour Panzerwagen. He did hit us, but we did 600 damage to a tier 10 light tank, which, take it, good start. We're now loaded again, though, and I'll say this tank does reload its clip very, very quickly, and it dumps the clip very, very quickly, which is nice. And we get a nice shot into the STB-1, but we're still just holding on to those 2 shells, because it's like, well, there's no point reloading the rest of them. So what we're going to do is try and get round here to get more shots in. And then just as we're about to go around and try and get some sneaky shots into the Rheinmetall Panzerwagen, the 279E appears, and it's like, hello, Mr. 279E, I don't want to tangle with you, because, well, my 240 pen on my premium, but I've got 205 pen AP loaded at the minute. I'm not going to do much to you, and that's a bit of a pain. So what we're going to do is try and poke up here to help this chieftain again. And if the 279E does decide to start coming round, well, the chieftain will help, hopefully, and be able to pen it. We managed to get a nice shot in to shut down the Rheinmetall Panzerwagen there, and after we do that, it's like, okay, we've got to load the premium, we've got to get those premium rounds in, because we're just not going to pen a 279E without them. There's just no hope whatsoever of dealing with that guy. Tier 8 medium problems against tier 10 heavies, right? So we're getting this premium clip in, just waiting for the reload. We poke up, but get spotted, and it is by that turtle there, who we do have to be careful of, because the turtle can pen us. Yeah, it's not very nice when a turtle does do that. But he's coming over, he gets hit by the EBR-105, and we manage to put in the finishing shell. Now, this 279 is a little bit distracted, but it's like, just as I was going to go for this guy, it's like, oh god, there's the Type 59-2. But I actually think he's AFK, but we managed to get 2 nice shots into him anyway, which is good. We were also spotting him, which gives us some decent little bits of assistance, which is nice. And yeah, now we're reloading again, just the auto-loader lifestyle. This 279E is very alone, and is starting to get rushed by my team, and it's like, please, come on clip, I just want to get in to get the shots into this guy. So we get over, manage to put the shot in to finish off that guy. We've got 2 shots left. Just seeing if we can work a shot or an angle at the E75 TS, which we get a nice shot into his side. And again, now we're just going to go for the reload. We may as well have a full clip ready to get shots into these guys that we're attacking now, which is 268 version 5, the E100, and the other guy that I didn't see. There's no point going into these guys with 1 shot and then having to spend 25 seconds reloading. I know that I could probably get a full clip in before I get there, which is what we want to do. Because we want to try and help our buddy in the TD here to basically clear out this flank. So we're now flanking behind them, which is good. So the Super Conqueror is low, but I want to get shots into this guy. He gets destroyed, and it's like, wait, the E100 is turning for me? Why, sir? We get 2 shots, 3 shots into him, 2 that penned him, 1 that tracked him, and thankfully he ends up getting absolutely slapped as well with the tracking. So we end up with 1700 assistance just from that guy, pretty much. Well, about 1,000 assistance on that guy and track him, which is decent. Hopefully we get a reloading to shoot this to STB-1, but it's just not quite there. And when we were going into that engagement, I was thinking I just wanted to be able to shoot the Super Conqueror or the E-100 to kill them, because I think we've so far killed 2 tier 10s in the tier 8 medium tank, which means so far we've got a Lever Schleilo's medal, which is killing 2 tanks 2 tiers higher in a medium tank, which means that we're on for the Oskins, which is for killing 3 tier 10s, well, yeah, 3 tanks 2 tiers higher, or the Nichols medal, which is quite a rare one for getting 4 kills on 4 tanks 2 tiers higher. But unfortunately, we didn't manage to get any more kills on those tier 10s, and there's only 2 tanks left, which is 2 E75s. Now, this guy's penned into this corner. I'm like, well, you know what? I'm ahead of the curve, right? He could kill me in 2 shots if he's lucky. So I do want to wait for people to come, but he ends up pulling forward and shooting the heavy tank with me, and it's like, okay, let's go. He's about to get rushed. So we go for the tracking shot, but unfortunately we only do track damage only. Then we do finally get the shot into his drive wheel, which tracks him in place and pens him. But he repairs. He's still got his repair kit, of course, or it's already come off cooldown, which means we don't manage to get any more assistance on him. So when he was facing my friends, it was like, you know what, actually, we're just going to go. He could shoot me, sure, but we're just going to go past him, run away, and try and get ahead of our team to get to the other E75 that is over the other side of the map. It was worth the risk of taking a hit so we could try and get a shot into the E75, but unfortunately he is getting YOLO rushed. The one thing you do have to be careful of as well, when I did take that risk... Oh, can we get the shot? We do actually get the shot. Oh, we did get to shut him down. Look at that for a pixel shot. Yeah, we did actually get to shut the E75 down. Yeah, anyway, what I was saying, when you are running away with your ass facing an enemy tank, you do get set on fire in this tank a decent amount, so be careful of that. And there you go, finish with the Lever Schleilo's medal, the Ace Tanker, the Sniper medal, 2,000 base XP, because we did quite a lot of damage to tier 10 tanks in that game. A really nice game for the Ragnarok T-34-100. It is a very, very solid tank. It's a lot of fun. So the whole Crimson Steel bundle is pretty good. The whole Cold Steel tank bundle is really good as well. It's a lot of fun. So as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.